following in the west end of Glasgow as well, but happily it didn't have the effect that it did at Dens Park. This is early on, and Chris Sutton tackled in the box by McGowan. No penalty was the decision. What do you think, Stuart?
Well, I haven't seen it, but it's very difficult to tell from that angle. Wouldn't mind another look. Have they got one?
Yeah, referees don't, do they?
True enough.
Celtic obviously pressing early on, and this is Chris Sutton diverting a Jackie McNamara shot into the net, and that was after just 7 minutes or so, and that's the last thing you want, Murdo, when you're playing against the Old Firm, to lose a goal early.
The Thistle players were complaining about offside, but definitely not. The player in the post, they're just pushing out there. But Celtic started the game really well today, because they got a fright the last time they were at Firhill in the game. They won 1-0. But they had to get off to a good start, and Sutton supplied that.
That was an Alan Archibald shot there, which Magnus Hedman held onto. And Thistle, as you would expect, coming back into the game a little bit from 1-0 down. A decent strike, this.
Archibald there, it was a good bang. But again, Thistle, they've had a few poor results recently at home, Dougie. They've lost the last couple at home, so obviously it was a tough one for them. But Celtic pushing forward, they've got to go and close the gap again in Rangers.
And it was Chris Sutton once again who got the second Celtic goal.
Yeah, it's a great run from McGatty, but a poor clearance out of the box there. You've got to look for a wee bit better from your defence there. I think it was Cragen at the back post there. Just tried to side foot the ball, make sure he made contact. But he just rolled it straight back into the path of Chris Sutton. Again, didn't want to blast it. Look at the clearance here. Chris Sutton, there you are. Thanks very much.
So 2-0 up, and Celtic looking good for the 3 points. This was a Henrik Larsson free kick.
Just wide of target. You're thinking of 2-0. No pressure on him there. It wasn't far away. But I think the goalkeeper was across here, Kenny Arthur, a good dive.
Still Celtic doing all the pressing, of course, and Henrik Larsson not quite able to get onto the end of that one. Arthur quickly off his line.
Yeah. After watching Celtic midweek against Dundee United, they're 2-0 up, and they just seemed to coast in the second half. Similar today, but they kept it going a wee bit better second half. They still pushed forward, but Thistle just defended better in the second half.
And something you don't see very often. Complete miss kick there by Henrik Larsson. And this was Chris Sutton with a really good chance for his hat-trick, and that's not a good finish from the striker, is it?
The big guy will not be too happy with himself there, because obviously Henrik's the one that's always getting the hat-tricks, and Chris Sutton a wee chance there. John Hartson out with an injury today, and Sutton going back up front.
And then just towards the end, this is an attempt by Milne for Thistle, but in the end it was a comfortable enough win, I think, for Celtic, you can say. 2-0, and they stay 3 points behind Rangers at the top of the table.
I think the important thing for Thistle, Dougie, wasn't going to be